today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
For the first time with Tony Pollard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Tackle made.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Watson. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Shotgun snap for Watson. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Watson's pass. Throwaway.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They'll run with Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down at 4, Watson. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now?
There he goes, right side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Texans. 40.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, Swift. An injury timeout here as I believe, yeah, that's DeAndre Swift. Swift is still down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 23. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's David Arnett picking it off. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He got out of the pocket. There was one. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Get it! They had him back deep, got the interception, and now... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Golladay. And now it's second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Texans, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2.